So, some of y'all may have heard that the English language is the hardest language to learn in the world. And it's not even really so much about the complication that you go through trying to figure out what the fuck a simile is, a metaphor, personification, like all this bullshit they teach you in English, adverbs, adjectives, nouns, pronouns, all outside of all of that complete and utter bullshit. You have the shit we say that if you take it literally, it really makes no motherfucking sense at all. But we all understand it as, a thing. Because with words, you're supposed to be able to quantify a certain thing using an exact word. That's the whole point of words. You're able to put exactly how it is. But we got shit over here, even outside the language, statements that we all understand as real shit. Anybody in here can say to somebody else, well, once in a blue moon, and everybody understands that as hardly ever, right? And instead of saying hardly ever, a motherfucker will say once in a fucking blue moon. What the fuck? Why can't you just say hardly ever? And motherfuckers will use this in arguments. Like, I only hear from this motherfucker once every blue moon, and be mad. And that's an argument to have. And motherfuckers will be around like, what the fuck? If that was me, motherfuckers will understand exactly what it once in a blue moon. Get the fuck out of here. You say to a motherfucker, a hit dog will holler. Everybody knows what that means. The guilty party always speaks up, right? And instead of just saying, well, the guilty party always speaks up, we'll say a hit dog will holler. And that statement doesn't even make any sense. Because I would like to think a hit anything would holler. And dogs don't use this type of terminology this type of verbiage towards each other. Humans are using it amongst other humans. So why the fuck don't we say a hit person will holler? Why do we have to go and abuse the goddamn dogs like this? What the fuck is going on with us? Might as well? Really? We say shit like might as well, which makes absolutely no sense to anybody that would be using the English language properly. But I know what the fuck it mean. And you know what the fuck it mean. Might as well. Why not? And to keep shit on the low, to keep shit a fucking secret, quiet is kept. Even though you're telling the supposed secret right either before or after you say this, because you can bring it in at the beginning and say quiet is kept, and then blurt off some shit that ain't nobody supposed to know, right? Or you can say some shit that ain't nobody supposed to know and say quiet is kept. You're not actually keeping it quiet, though. So why the fuck are we using this type of verbiage for? You tell a motherfucker that you didn't bat an eye. And you know what bat an eye is supposed to do? It's a mark of bravery, almost. You know what I'm saying? I saw some wild shit and I didn't bat an eye, motherfucker. I kept my eyes open the whole goddamn time. I didn't blink for this shit. I'm real. You know what I'm saying? Cold blood, This is what it's supposed to do. I didn't bat an eye. I ain't even pay that shit no attention, man. You know what I mean? This is understood. But if you take it literally, bat an eye, get the fuck out of here. Because you have a piece of equipment used in a sport, and you got an animal. These are what you actually have, bat. But we can do what the fuck ever we want with the English language. Because at the end of the day, we'll say shit like that at the end of the day. Get the fuck out of here. We don't even start at the beginning of the day. That part doesn't even matter. At the end of the day, this general rule is true. Like, this is what motherfuckers is saying, typically. At the end of the day, instead of just saying this general rule is true, we'll say at the end of the motherfucking day to kind of solidify, exactly what the fuck we're talking about. This is what makes the English language some of the hardest shit ever to learn, because once you learn it, then you fuck it up by making sentences that don't quantify anything or make any sense. But I understood them. They was taught to me since I was a fucking child. I understood what might as well mean after a while based on context. Based on context, I understood if a motherfucker said once in a blue moon, what the fuck was going on around here. Not because it made sense in English, but because I just understood. Y'all comment some of the ones y'all use, like, because there are more. I'll be making a list now. I'm going to make a list. I keep up with all the crazy shit that I say, and I hear people say that makes no fucking sense, but I still understand it. I'm keeping a list at this point. All right? Y'all comment some of the shit y'all say that don't make no fucking sense. All right? Mad love. Y'all share the video. It's your motherfucking man's name, y'all. I'm out.